Well, we're going to get you rolling this Friday evening with a look at your weekend forecast, which will bring some sun back into the area. And again, be a little patient. It will be Saturday afternoon before skies begin to brighten up. Upper 30s going to be anticipated. Upper 30s as well as we get into Sunday with a brief rain-snow mix. It will be a possibility. Roadway still a little on the damp side after a couple flurries, and a little drizzle has just moved east of the Toledo Metro. A couple lingering snowflakes still possible, but this is closer to Oak Harbor. We're looking towards State Route 19, and then we've got Route 163 coming in from into Oak Harbor and headed out toward Port Clinton, and that does extend up toward Route 2, where we do have some of those flurries and damp conditions. Most locations were right around or just above the freezing mark. Mid-30s from Fremont to Tiffin, a few low 30s extending west of Toledo. And I would say eyes to the sky tonight, although you're not going to see it. The full moon is occurring. In fact, right now, we're in the midst of the full moon, but thicker clouds could obscure that. But it is, and lasts our first full moon of the new year. So here's what's ahead. A few flurries, a little bit of drizzle that's going to be expected this evening. Seasonably comfortable as we get into the weekend, both days of the upper 30s, and no winter storms on tap as we go through this weekend or into next week. It is just very interesting how these winter seasons stack up. For more on that, let's get over to meteorologist John Birchfield. John, January, February could be really wild card months in this time of the year, can't they?
Yeah, Chris, we've certainly seen some ups and downs in the month of January. Comparing the last 2 years, we had one January last year that delivered some frigidly cold temperatures, especially the latter half of the month. We saw lots of overnight lows in the single digits, even dipping down below zero. As a whole, last January was 5.5 degrees below average. Now, this year so far is on track to end up on the milder side of things. The January prior of 2021, we were over 5 degrees above average. An amazing temperature swing, given that both of those years were technically La Nina winters. So the La Nina is not always predictive of what January has in store. So far, we're off to a mild start, but the one feature that has united these last few years is what we call a backloaded winter. Even though it seems like winter is on standby right now, February often delivers a big time snowfall. And last February, from the 2nd to the 3rd, we got over a foot of snow. Just about 1 year prior to that, we got another blockbuster storm system that delivered a near record 14.5 inches of snow over a 2-day span. That one was just after Valentine's Day in the middle of the month. Now, as a whole, last year, we did end up on the milder side of things. We had 4 months that were colder than average, and 8 of the 12 months were milder than average. For a full recap of 2022 and the year's ups and downs in the weather, subscribe to the Climate Friday newsletter. You can head to WTOL.com/email. Although one thing's for sure, January is a wild card, Chris, and this year looks like we're starting off on a milder trend.
Yeah, that's going to extend, John, into the middle of the month, but we both said do not write January or February off quite yet. It could come in toward the second half of the winter season.
No, winter's not done yet. We're on a little bit of a standstill, but we're definitely due for some cold and snow still.
And this area, John, it's huge. Recreation, ice fishing, snowplow drivers, they actually rely sometimes on the cold and snow. So there are winter weather lovers out there that would be looking forward to some snow and cold this year.
Yep, still yet to come.
All right, not showing up in our 10-day forecast, so let's check that out right here. Upper 30s going to be expected Saturday. There's the sunshine. It does work in for the afternoon. Sunday, that's where we get the light rain-snow mix, and I don't expect it's going to be anything significant. Back close to 40 degrees Monday and Tuesday. That's going to be some mild January weather that's going to extend much of next week, and we're looking at Wednesday, Thursday, right around 40 degrees. Next storm system that will impact the area, that appears to be on Friday, and that'll put our highs right around 40 degrees. That system more likely to come in the form of rain showers and could end with a few wet snowflakes as we get into the tail end of Friday. But still beyond that, a lot of our long-term outlooks put very mild weather through at least the middle and if not the end of January with how it's shaping up.